All right, Eagles and Falcons played, and it was like a fairly good game. I was gonna give props and be like, yo, the defenses, they look good. And then after that, I was like, they both just went on drive that just didn't matter. I thought the defense were solid. I thought they did a lot of bend dope break type of thing because I was like, they were getting past, they were getting, I was like, ran through, throughout the course of the night. So I was like, the run game was strong. I was like, Jalen Hurts had to basically put it on the feet because I was like, the way that I think they were scheming up. I was like, really, to be honest, I was like, without AJ Brown, I was like, it just seemed like I guess nobody could really go. But Dotson hasn't really, been there that long, so maybe there's that. I was like, they couldn't really get Goddard going. Um, the Falcons side, I was like, pretty much it was Mooney. That's who it was. I was like, London really they didn't do much with him or Pitts. Bijan, I was like, I didn't feel like they got him out there in like screen game or nothing like that. But Kirk Cousins, I thought was moving a whole lot better this week than he was last week. And to be honest, I was like, some of the throws that I was like, it felt like he missed. It just seemed like it was miscommunication type stuff. I was like, not like they was like crazy in his grill, but it does seem like you get around. I was like, not saying that this was ever different from how he was before, but you get around him and he starts getting like happy feet or whatever, just because. But I was like, Kirk Cousins, he turned it on when he needed to turn it on, and I was like, I was like, that's something. And it's like, it's those games that I feel like is what people say of like the Eagles from last year, where it's just like y'all went down, y'all scored off a long ass drive, and then it was like, I was like, if Barkley catches that pass, game's over, and you could look at it like that. But at the same time, it's like you should have probably ran the ball. I was like, just more time clock. I was like, field goal or anyway, just because I was like, but you get the first down, then it's like it's a wrap. But with a minute of 42 left, I was like, they pretty much drove down there in like 45 seconds. And that's quick as hell. Like, that's way too fast. Like, especially with a defense that does have a lot more. It seems like it had more potential than it actually had. Like, um, actually anything to show for. London beat Darius Slay on like a basic ass move, or whatnot. Because to me, the one thing that I feel like you don't want to do is have him have the advantage on the outside. You want to draw him inside where there's a clutter of people in there, kind of thing. Yeah, but cause I was like that. Yeah, to me, I was like that's sort of inexcusable the way that sort of happened. I was like, yeah, no, yeah, no. I was like, I felt like it was like Kirk and Jalen could move. I was like, could move the ball, but I was like, but Kirk was getting a lot more chunks in that yard where it's like Jalen had to be a lot more precise. So I was like, it's like, now they were getting to him. I think they were flushing him out more where he would just like bump this. I'm gonna just run. I'm gonna just try to get what I can. Cause I was like, that's better than whatever BS that we're doing. They was running the ball pretty decently early on. Then they sort of went away from it or whatever. Then they sort of got like a little bit back to it. I was like, whereas like Atlanta, I was like Bijan. While I was like, I was like, he was doing all right, but I was like, I feel like that was more the amount of carry where Tyler Algier um, just seems to get like the big amount of chunk yards or whatever like that. Don't get me wrong, I was like Bijan had a couple where just like, ooh, he was almost up out of there if he wouldn't have got that foot tackle kind of thing. But I was like, Kirk Cousins got the win. I was like, I was like, stave off anybody and whatever they got to say about his leg. I mean, his Achilles for right now. And Atlanta won, and I was like, that's also what you want to see when you pay Kirk Cousins that money. That's what you expect out of him. So, hey, it worked out for everybody here. The Eagles, who had the game, is going to be looking like, well, like what happened here, defense, all that, yada, yada, that type of thing. But, yeah, no, good game from them. Clap it up. But, yeah, so anyway. I was like, yeah, pretty decent game or whatever. I was like, we'll see how it goes from here on out. But anyway, that's just a little bit of a rough, quick review of that. I was like, I guess I'll do takeaway in a different video. Yeah. Don't need to do it right now. You know what? I will say that my takeaway from all this is Achilles injuries. Something that looked like he used to be so devastating and taken away. Hey, it doesn't look so bad now. I was like, don't get me wrong, you can still see that these people aren't like what they was in that type of way. But I mean, you talking about Breece Hall, you talking about Cam Akers, you talking about Kirk Cousins, Aaron Rodgers, a few others. I was like, obviously I'm missing that had the Achilles injuries and had them like late in the year as well too. And I thought like I want to say Jalen Phillips also get Achilles injury as well, and just able to shake it off, and shake it something, whatever. How that move when I move, just like that. Yeah. So shout out to recovering from Achilles injuries. I think that's a big thing there. But anyway, that's really about it. Hey, they avoided 0-2. Can't say that about some of these other teams. But anyway, peace. I'm out.